It's our first episode of 712 Innovations here on gablocal.tv, and to kick it off, we have the Executive Director of 712 Innovations here in the studio with us, Miss Karen Christilles. How are you, Karen?
I am just fine, Chris. Thank you, and thank you so much for doing this. We are so excited.
I've been a member of 712 Innovations, and meeting the people down there and seeing how everybody can work together. It really is a place to foster the connections to make things go in the community. A lot of people say, 712 Innovations, what is that? What do you tell them?
Well, it's first a co-work and makerspace. And some people go, oh, and get it immediately because they recognize one of those words or the other. And then I also usually really stress, because this is really what our ultimate goal is, we're a small business incubator for Topeka and Shawnee County. I mean, we are really growing the opportunities for citizens in Topeka and the county to live their dreams.
Mm-hmm. And we've spoken to you before about being down there, the new executive director there, but it was right after you stepped in. So now you've had a chance to kind of get your sea legs down there. Tell us about some of the experiences and some of the things that make 712 Innovations unique.
Some of the things that make 712 unique is that there are so many partnerships. I mean, there are very, very deep partnerships which started the organization. And so it's not just the partnerships in the community as general, but partnerships with Go Topeka and the Topeka, Greater Topeka Chamber of Commerce. And so that is a very strong partnership, as well as the Washburn Small Business Development Center. And everyone who I'm mentioning, their skills are invaluable. It's sort of like your acceptance speech at the Oscar Awards. When I start mentioning them, I'm just going to like wax poetic about them all. And then also the Topeka Shawnee County Public Library. They are another strong partnership. And those are strong founding members who provide not only resources at this time to get the organization up and off of the ground, but also resources consistently on a daily basis by providing that sort of intellectual support to our members. And so on business planning, so we have librarians there 3 days a week. We also have members of the Washburn Small Business Development Center who are there, who specialize in business plans or budgeting. We have a SCORE partnership with that national group, the Topeka section of that national group, who are here, and those are our CEOs who are retired, who come and give our members some really great guidance. And then just a fantastic board who is really there to help also with the makerspace side. So we have some great board members who are there looking at our IT issues, our equipment, making sure that we continue to be the best and the brightest that we can be.
Absolutely. So provide kind of a general profile of the people who might be interested in joining up as a member of 712, or the people who are, just the general profile. What lights their mind up? What gets them going?
Anybody who feels a spark of creativity and innovation, quite literally, because there's not one single age bracket. Our oldest member is about 78. You have to be 18 to be a member of 712, but we could have members much younger, because one of our members who is holding an office there is the director of the Youth Entrepreneurs. And so he works with young people in the middle schools and high schools in Shawnee County. And so he holds a number of his sessions there. Obviously, those are too young to be members yet, but they're soon going to be members, and he does great programming with them. So there's a wide range of demographics. We do have hobbyists and crafters who are there to take use of the space, and we have a lot of businesses, some inventors with just an idea, and some with a business that's already a couple of years running, such as yourself, who are there taking use of the space. We actually have about 5 downtown Topeka small business owners who are members there, because there are resources that we can provide to them that augment whatever they're trying to accomplish.
And those resources they stretch from others who are interested in similar things to the actual equipment. You have some really great equipment down there that most people just don't have access to.
Right.
So you can do some really cool things and create with 3D printers and laser cutters and all the tools to actually build and create. But also, just to take the seeds of an idea of a business, there's a lot of tools as far as resources that you can work with together down there with those people, and to further each other's missions along. That's what I think is most important about our interaction with 712. So you see that a lot, don't you?
I do. I see members all the time. We have about 120 members now, and so some of the members know each other well because they tend to fall on the same schedules, whether it's the day of the week they come in or whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. There are some, it's a 24/7 organization, so there are some who only get there, because of the shift work that they're doing, like midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m., but it is 24/7, so just like anyone wants access to their office, they want it to be there when they're ready to work, and so that's what we are. And so that sort of connection, where I had a student who is a student at Washburn meeting with one of our older members, and they just were introduced to each other, and she runs like a candle and a perfume Etsy shop, and he's a young entrepreneur just graduating from Washburn, and they sat down and had a lovely 30-minute conversation about what they were doing, each as excited as the other about where they were at on their path and what they were doing. And that was just I'm getting goosebumps right now. That was just really exciting to see and be able to, facilitate happening.
Absolutely, facilitating those connections in the community. That's what 712 Innovations is doing, and that's what we're really excited here about Gab Local to be able to do, is to help bring some of those great ideas and put them on the screen so everyone can see, because well, that's part of our community. Thank you so much, Karen, for joining us today and telling us all about 712 Innovations. Get out there, folks, and join us up over there.